Well, hello again, everyone. Another week in the books. We're halfway past August already. And the next 100 days of the Trump term is underway. Of course, the meeting in Alaska is finished. Today, I guess he's meeting with Zelensky and some European leaders. Of course, a lot of people are mocking Trump because he got nothing done in Alaska. But I'm telling you right now, Alaska for Trump may end up being the equivalent of what Reykjavik, Iceland was for Ronald Reagan. If you remember the old talks between Gorbachev and Reagan, they were about this close from a deal. And Gorbachev says, all right, you have to shut down SDI, the Star Wars Defense System. Otherwise, we have no deal. And if Reagan said, well, those are the final terms of the deal, then we don't have a deal, picked up and pretty much walked out. And thank goodness, because we are still benefiting today big time from SDI. Especially the Israelis with the Iron Dome. GPS missiles. A lot of it has come out of it has been great. Plus the Soviet Union fell, and we ended up getting that nuclear deal anyway later on. History has a way of repeating itself. And I think with Zelensky coming in today, I believe. Yep, he did come in today. He is not, still not wearing a suit. Oh, well, that's not a big deal. If he doesn't wear a suit and they can agree to a ceasefire, who cares? If they don't come to agreement to a ceasefire, who cares? But eventually, Zelensky's going to have to give it up. Contrary to what a lot of reports say, the Ukrainians are depleted. They're pulling people off the streets to fight in wars as old as 60 years old. And plus, Trump said, you want weapons? You're going to buy them from us. Now we know Zelensky's broke. Maybe his way of forcing him to come to a ceasefire. Well, listen, as I said, it will get tense. It will get uglier. But eventually there will be a peace deal. I'm sure because of what Obama and Biden have done, Putin sees his chance to teach a lot of people over there a major lesson. I'm sure he's giving the Khazarian Mafia a lesson they wish they wouldn't get right now. I'm hoping he's getting rid of a lot of the sex and drug trafficking that's been going on over there. He's rescued a whole bunch of ethnic Russians on the east side in Donbass. But these things are never attained very easily. So I'm not worried about Alaska. Hey, you gotta love the fact that he showed a use of force of Putin by flying over the B-2 bomber. But hey, the other great thing that Putin said was, if Trump had been in office in 2022, we wouldn't be having this war right now. It would never have started. To which I say, oh, I'm sure it's making the left go nuts now. And says, well, that's because Trump is Putin's bitch. Okay, but meanwhile, I will remind you about the red line Obama gave Putin over Syria, and Putin just walked over that red line and crapped all over Obama. I remember when Biden says that Putin's days in office are numbered. Well, Putin's still there, and they made Biden quit. So, don't let the whole Alaska thing get you down. I see it as the equivalent to Reagan's Reykjavik, Iceland. The comments down below, what's your opinion, like to know. Keep the country in prayer. We'll talk to you later.